Welcome back for some sports news. Milos Raonic takes out on one of the second seeds and world number 10 Nicolas Almagro at the semi-finals of the Chennai Open. In a firecracker of a match that saw Milos demolish Almagro's gameplay with master strokes and offensive serves, claiming a final berth with a 6-4, 6-4 scoreline. Well, in an update from the Nungambakkam Stadium here, it's been quite a mixed start really, where a lot of expectations were looking towards Almagro getting through, of course, through this semi-final, and Milos Raonic, of course, being quite a firecracker right at the centre court here at the SDAT Stadium, giving him master strokes and master serves really that he could not possibly break. So at this point, we're looking at Nicolas Almagro, world number 10 and second seed of the Chennai Open, knocked out completely of the singles right here at the semi-final. Now, what else we'll be looking forward to is, of course, the two doubles matches in the semi-final here at the Nungambakkam Stadium, which is Leander Paes and Tip Serovich, who will also be playing their match later on in the evening, as well as Rohan Bopanna and Bhupati will be facing their opponents. A little bit of unknown opponents at this point, not too much to highlight, except unless their serves are going to be let them down this time around as comparison to, of course, the singles matches. Well, that's the excitement coming to you from the SDAT Stadium in Chennai. Natasha Doraiswamy for NDTV.
He's playing really good and he served like a monster. The only thing I can say. I think I played my match, but he served really, really good and nothing to do for me. I'm happy with my game.
You haven't played so many matches, so
I'm happy with my tennis. Why not? I think I played my tournament. I lost with, for me, with one of the best tennis players on hardcore. And well, you know, next week is another tournament, and we'll see what can I do next week. Now it's past that match.
And the finalist Milos Raonic spoke exclusively to our sports correspondent Natasha Doraiswamy on the match and his experiences in Chennai. Take a look. He started off as a big surprise last year at the 2011 Chennai Open, and he's continuing those surprises right at the centre court here at the SDAT Stadium. We're speaking to, of course, Milos Raonic. Thanks so much for talking to us. So today really being the big day that you're finally a finalist here at the Chennai Open, how have you appreciated the Chennai crowd cheering you on?
No, it's been good. It's been good tennis, that's for sure, so that definitely helps my mood. But the people have been very supportive and very comforting. It's the first week of the year we're coming away from home, so it's really an easy week to get back into the whole swing of playing competitive tennis again. And the people definitely make it that much easier, and it's a fun week, and it's a joy to play in front of the crowd, which is very enthusiastic and very supportive.
Now, in terms of the hard court, have you been the most strategic person in terms of choosing your schedule right around the year? And how have you started 2011 with the Chennai Open?
No, I obviously try to play as much as I can on hard courts, but we don't have that comfort. Our schedule is, a lot of it is determined for us, which tournaments we have to play. I played in Chennai by my own decision, playing here last year, and I had a great start to the year after it, and obviously I wanted to do better than I did here last year, and it's worked out well for me. And the way I'm playing here, it really builds me up for a lot of better things, and it's only positive things that come from it, and it's not only my tennis, but also the atmosphere and everything that comes with it. That's a positive effect on my tennis.
Now, the clash with Tip Serovich, what are you looking forward to the most, apart from beating him, of course?
No, I think it's going to be fun, but at the same time, it is a final, and it's a big difference being a finalist or a winner. So I'm going to go out there, focus on the things I need to do to win, and hopefully they can come together, and hopefully I can play good enough tennis to find a way to win and finish the day with a smile.
The Australian Open did so much for you last year. In terms of just climbing your rankings and personally, as you mentioned, what it had done for you. So what are you looking forward to the most this year? What are you trying to accomplish? Any records that you're trying to break?
No, we don't think about it this way because it's tough tennis in this manner. It's an 11-month season for us, and we don't know when we're going to play our best tennis. And fortunately enough for me, here the first week I've started off great, and hopefully it continues into the Australian Open. But in the end of the day, I don't have control over that. The whole goal is to keep getting better, and if I do keep getting better, I think I'm going to have a lot of opportunities to win matches, and hopefully that comes together.
If you were to win the final, what would you give to the people of Chennai?
Oof, that's a tough question. I think being in a semi-final only, I didn't have the comfort of thinking about that, but I think I'll spend some time with it, thinking about it tonight.
Well, here's wishing him luck from our part. He's sure to have his fans at their seat edges on the 8th for the finals. And for more news from the cricket field for now, despite the Indian team trailing the Australians 2-0 in their 4-match series, the BCCI feels you still can't blame anyone for the humiliating tour down under.
We are not giving any excuses. We have accepted the fact that we could have done better, and I think there's nothing, I don't think you can blame the board or anybody for it. I mean, it's up to the players to perform, and if the players don't perform, we accept it gracefully and move on. You might say, what, it happened in England, now it's happening again in Australia. Yes, it is happening, but we cannot do anything. We'll have to only try and find out what better we can do and move on.
Make chai and not war. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, that's the name of a comic stand-up by a group of Americans which showcases how Muslims are viewed around the world post the 9/11 attacks. This act is a huge hit, and the group will travel all across India to spread the message.
And the worst part about it is the moment I have to walk into the airport. Come on, people, you can write your own joke right there. Me walking into the airport, heads turn simultaneously. Security guys like, shh, we got a Muhammad at 4 o'clock. 10-4, Muhammad at 4, over and out. You get the smelly one, I got the hairy one. Excuse me, sir, can I see your ID? My middle name actually is Muhammad. That's what I thought, you're coming with me. The only thing worse than that is the moment I have to get on the plane. People are in shock. I mean, seriously, they're in the middle of conversations like, so, where are you from? Where you headed? Oh my God. I'm gonna die. Honey, I love you.
We want to promote coexistence and harmony. People can get along. You know, we need to stop dealing with one another based on the presupposition that we are antagonistic to one another. We're not.
I think it's important to keep a good sense of humor. Sometimes people will throw things in your direction and maybe they don't necessarily mean it or they're being ignorant.
Make chai, not war. An act from this American Indian group with a mission, now touring India, prescribing laughter as the best medicine for religious disharmony and prejudice. Starting from Chennai, the US government-sponsored tour would cover 7 cities in over 2 weeks, hoping to find the right connect.
Hopefully the audiences will get what we're trying to do, but again, I think it takes local artists to see if this is an art form that's viable here.
Of course, everybody's real nice to me once the plane safely lands. Then they're just looking over and smiling like... I'm just waiting for a real honest passenger at the end of the flight, like, excuse me, sir. I thought you were going to kill us. I'm sorry about that. Remember when you got up to go to the bathroom? I was going to stab you. That's my time. Thank you guys very much. God bless you all. My name is
In Chennai with camera person Edwin, Sam Daniel, Find the TV.
Leaving you on that humorous note, that is all we have for you on this bulletin. Stay tuned to NDTV Hindu for more news and updates.